Generic greetings and welcome to Construction plus Prison-Arcitect plus Alpha 14 episode 8. In the previous episode we expanded the land, all this bit here. We started construction on 2 new cell blocks. We deleted the big line that went all the way down, the big wall. Extended the wall so prisoners can't just run out, and generally just continued along our plan for expansion. We have a bit of a problem because storage is currently full, and this area, the intake area, the deliveries, is currently also chock-a-block. So what I'm going to do is go to my rooms and go to storage and make this bit storage, because currently it's serving no purpose. There's no point in it being there. I'm also going to go to deployment and staff only, and just make sure it is staff only, which it is, and then that's okay. In this episode, I will be pretty much continuing on expansion, so this bit, and then going down here. The problem is that I've currently only got 12,742 generic credits remaining, and I'm currently losing 2,280 per turn. So as you can imagine, quite a little bit of a problem there. Although I am getting a fair amount from the workshop, so the workshop should be able to keep me afloat. Although we shall see just how much that actually is. I need to put some doors on these cell blocks, because otherwise they won't be classed as cell blocks. So what I'm going to do is go to jail door and spend probably the remainder of my money on making these actual cell blocks. But that should put me over the edge to, you know, actually be able to run this prison without a massive... without a massive deficit. I'm also going to put the same in for shower heads at the back and do the same up the top, and then that's pretty much both cell blocks completed, apart from the tiling in it, which I'll do momentarily. It looks like we found something on this guy here. The danger level is currently low, as you can see. 16 prisoners say they're well treated, 14 have serious complaints, 15 are well fed, which is good, 20 are suppressed and compliant, and we have 2 punishments handed out recently, which is used as a deterrent. 2 prisoners has been unnecessarily searched recently, according to them. Not according to me, though. I think I've done right. As you can see, we're still waiting for stuff to be unloaded. The problem is that... Oh, actually, I've just forgot to do something. I need to go to staff... deployment, and... guard patrols, and assign someone to there, because yeah, we don't have enough people. I also need to fire a couple of staff. I'm going to fire some of these dog handlers because I just have too many, and the problem is that I just really don't... where are they wanting to go? Where are the dogs wanting to go? I don't know where they're wanting to go. They're wanting to run down here. Oh, they'll be the ones that are fired that are going to leave, because they leave out there. Bit of a random bug, that. Yes, so I fired a couple of staff, so that brings my deficit down to minus 1,220 generic credits. There's also a couple of dog handlers here that we haven't got assigned, although I'm going to keep them there for now, because I'm going to assign them here once we're actually done. I'm almost done here. A couple more pieces, and then we should be okay, because I'll be able to put in the phone booths and the CCTV in each cell area, and then that's all done. I'm really worried about this, though. This is a problem. I need to sort this out, all the metal on here. Now, apparently there's a way of doing it, but it has to be on the... Basically, when it's inside the prison, the metal will be taken by the prisoners. When it's on the edge, it'll be taken by the guards. But I think... I don't know if there's a way to actually assign it so you can tell the guards... tell the workmen to do it, rather. I don't think there's a way of doing it, so I might just have to leave it until we get to work time. Shouldn't be a massive problem, though. Shouldn't be a massive problem. Anyway, it looks like the workmen are pretty much done there. Let me go to my objects and to my... where is it? It's phone booths, isn't it? And put them... We'll spin them round. And where do the phone booths go? They go on either side, don't they? They go there. And there. Spin it round. There. And there. And then we have CCTV, which is facing there. Spin it round and there, and then we'll pretty much do the same thing here. So 1, 2, and then the phone booths are going to cost me another 300 each, but it's something I can sort of deal with. Are they in the right place? Yes, they are. There, and there. Then I need to go to rooms, common room, If I can actually find it, there we go, common room, designate that bit as common room, that bit is common room, go up the top here, do the same thing, common room, and then that should be pretty much these cells completed. Actually, no, we need to go to rooms again, go to shower, designate all that as shower, and that little bit there as well. Then we'll do the same there, and there. And then we're done. One thing I need to do as well is over here, as someone rightly pointed out, these bits are classed as canteens, so I'm going to get rid of them. It's because the prisoners are trying to walk into them, so we'll just class them as nothing, I guess. We'll take the designation off them. So, yes, we're still waiting for these to get taken off the truck. Looks like they're getting taken off now. It's currently work time. Let me just go to my deployment and work. Jobs even. Make sure these are maxed out, which they are. Laundry is not maxed out, although the jobs for cleaning are. So we should be okay. Hopefully we'll get a lot of money and allow us to actually build this area around here. This bit is going to be... I did ask in the previous video, what do you think this should be? And there's a lot of comments for it. Mainly... common room stroke storage was the general way of thinking on that one, which I can sort of get. Yeah, I understand that. And that's a massive dog lead. Yeah, so storage and common room, but also someone said put an execution somewhere at the end, and I might do that just for the lols, I guess, just because we can. Oh, looks like someone's getting searched. Have we had any tunnelers, actually? Let me just go to my materials and then remove tunnels. This is the easiest way of detecting it. No, nobody's tunneled yet. Well, at least we haven't detected tunnels yet anyway. There we go. Looks like all of these are getting taken. And that's clearing up the deliveries area. Storage is also getting filled down there. This storage is not getting filled. Oh, well, actually it is. It's already filled. And we can sort that out whenever. Let me just go to my utilities and check our power requirement. Power requirement's good on both sides, so we're okay there as well. Laundry is working fine, I think. It will be a bit of a stretch, this one, because we have extended a little bit, but we should be okay. We have 7 in solitary because of found weapons and such. Let me just go to my policy, and I might actually reduce... instead of 4 hours, I might reduce it to 3 hours, I think. Or maybe even half it to 2 hours for weapons, tools, and luxuries. I don't think we need to have it that harsh. This is a medium risk sort of prison after all. Medium risk. Normal risk is what it's called. I call it medium, you know that. And these guys are walking really, really slow. And it looks like this bit hasn't been tiled. That's annoying. That's really annoying. Why is that not being tiled? Let me tile that bit. There we go. That's really annoying. And there's that sorted there. Let me just take... is there a spare guard wandering around? Where are you going? You go in here. You go in there, and I just want to check this bit out. I just want to see how the people are working in here, because the CCTV cameras tend to be quite rubbish at it. Looks like we've got a lot of people working in there. Looks like it's pretty full. Let me take you and put them in the other area and see what that's like as well. Looks like that's working, not at full tilt, but getting there. If I go to my deployment and jobs, we can see that there's only a couple of people missing from both sides. In fact, I could probably reduce some of these here and fill that up, but I'd rather have a clean prison than everybody working in the workshop, you understand. But yes, we are doing alright. Apart from that there, it's shouting for water. Don't know why. We currently have 4,079 generic credits. Why are you flashing for water? Definitely connected up. Definitely connected up. Alpha game is alpha. Right, so I'm currently using 33 of the 36 security cameras that I can have. I should be able to add more here and here. There was a big line that went through this that allowed me not to place it. Basically, it was a bug. When you expand the land, the non... building area, which is the road, because it's designated as you can't build on it, actually moves over, and then it went over there. It just happened to be the exact same distance from which we expanded, and it basically drags the non-build area along the road. So I should, if I go to my objects and such, be able to place anything there now. Yeah, I can. It's just this area here that I can't build, and this area we can, which is fine. So we can build on there as well. Also, when I expanded it in the previous episode and all the patrols disappeared, again, that was a bug apparently. So we're okay. We are okay for that one. We currently have 11 of 16 guards, 5 patrolling. 5 patrolling? Yeah, 5 patrolling. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. So we've got more guards than we really need, I think. So I might think about sacking a couple. Let's go to staff. We have 1, 2, 3. Let me see. Is any K9 units not doing anything? Yeah, there's a couple of them not doing anything. They're sort of wandering around. Well, you do need a bit of a surplus, though. You really do need a bit of a surplus. I'm going to fire a couple of guards, I think. I'm going to fire you. I'm going to fire you. There, we reduce that a little bit. Might as well. And I'm also going to go to my deployment and then dog patrols. Might as well close the reports for now. Oh, and cancel that. And we will put a dog patrol in this cell block here. So, like so. And we will then assign a dog to it. Or at least a dog handler. Not just one dog. Just a dog random patrolling on its own. There we go. We'll assign it. There we go. So, that should be okay. Oh, we've just bought some more sheet metal. That's why? Why have you bought more sheet metal, you fatheads? Look at all the sheet metal in here ready for storage. There's no need in it. We do not need more sheet metal. Trust me. I have no idea. Apparently someone escaped last episode. No. No, they did not. No one escaped. It was someone being released. Someone said in the comments that they've escaped, and I wasn't too sure whether they'd actually escaped or been released. I'm guessing released because of the amount of security I have on that front door. It's okay. The security's fine. But anyway, you can see that I have a lot of dog patrols. This is something that people mentioned in the comments as well. But I have a lot of dog patrols. If I just go to my my deployment and dog patrols, you can see I've got one patrolling there, I've got some in visitation, I've got some in the yard, one in the canteen, and one in every cell block. And the reason for that is, I think that it's probably beneficial to have loads of dogs going all over the place to sniff out stuff, because that's, well, it's probably just a good idea, I think. Just try and get rid of a lot of the narcotics and such that we're getting. I mean, we are finding a lot of people with stuff on them. I don't think we really need to have a patrol in the yard because we don't have any yard time, so we don't really need that there. I'm also going to unassign a person from going around this outside. I only need a little bit of patrols around the outside. I am going to expand them to there, however, just because they might tunnel all the way to that side. Unlikely, but it's possible. Visitation, we don't really need them either, but I've still got them, I guess. Let me change... just for sake of keeping this a bit normal, let me change that and just lock the door open manually just so it looks okay. Oh, that didn't sound right. Looks like the dog was sniffing him. Has he found something? Has Franklin found something? Come on, Franklin. Franklin has not found anything on him. Interesting. I guess you do get... erroneous results. Anyway, what time is it? It is getting on for after 6. Our danger level is low and increasing. 16 prisoners have serious complaints. I'm guessing that's because of the food requirement. Yeah, sleep and food. It's always sleep and food. But obviously, we since we've opened this prison, since I opened the prison and pretty much the start of the series when we opened the prison for inmates, I've always had intake on, so we've always got prisoners entering all the time, constantly. So we're going to get another 15 prisoners arriving. We just bring more and more and more and more and more. We're just bringing more and more prisoners in, which is not ideal, but we do need to get rid of this deficit, and obviously I have a massive deficit because of the amount of dog patrols that I have. I think that's probably going to be something that it's going to have to be looked at. Oh, look at that contraband. I'm going to have to do a search as well in the night. Yes, I think that's going to have... It's something that they might want to look at. Obviously, dog patrols are something new for Alpha 14, or dogs are something new for Alpha 14, but it's something that's been implemented. Like the dogs, for example, have been implemented, and the need for dogs has always been there. You could get around it otherwise, but pretty much you need dogs to sniff out the narcotics if you're not allowing narcotics, sniff for tunnels, etc. So that's the way to detect them. That's the best way to do it as well. But there's been, and obviously dogs and the staff associated with them, they cost money, just like normal guards. But there's not being anything implemented that gives you more money for that. So all that's happened is there's been a sort of new mechanic, a new way of doing stuff that you have to do. That although dogs aren't mandatory, you do need them for the prison to be sort of effective. It is like it is a gameplay element that's quite prevalent. You do need something that you do pretty much you do need them. I'm trying to explain, and I'm doing a crap job of it. You don't need dogs, but they really, really help. It's like saying you don't need guards, but you do for 1 or 2 situations. Technically, you don't need guards. I mean, you need guards for bringing prisoners in, but if you run a really tight prison, you need very few guards. Same for dogs. Dogs are good, you don't need them, but you really, really struggle without them. But these have been implemented with no increase to the way you get money. So it's just another cost. So there needs to be something, I think, that sort of are going to give us more money somehow. For example, like high-risk prisoners, making high-risk prisoners, you get more money for high-risk prisoners than, for example, low-risk or normal risk. Something like that, anyway. Anyway, we need to do a search. What time is it? It's eat time now. Once it goes to free time here, and well, actually, once it goes to sleep time, I'll do a full search, because then we can see them when they're in the beds and such, and see if they're tunneling. Oh, looks like the dog's barking away. There we go. And also the metal detector's bleeping. I have fired a couple of staff, so this will impact it a little bit. What I'm going to do is actually fire a doctor. Sack you. Because I want to get rid of one of the doctors because we just don't need them necessarily. Oh, there we go. We found a screwdriver on him. We found a couple of screwdrivers here as well. Oh, look at all this! Look at that! They've found a lot of things. That is a lot of stuff that we found. And they're all going to be taken to solitary. But only for 2 hours now instead of 4 hours. I might increase it again to 3 hours. I think that's a nice happy medium. I think 2 hours is not enough. Because we need to suppress them fully. Oh, look, we found a hacksaw there. And a hammer, but he hasn't been tunneling. That's something that they did reduce with Alpha 14, the amount of people that tunnel. So, yeah. Anyway, we are currently losing 1,000 per turn. I think we have enough chefs. How many chefs do I have? Let's have a quick look. I have staff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chefs. That's enough, surely. We'll hire a couple more later on, I think. 53 prisoners of 72 maximum. Let me just speed the game up a bit until it gets to sleep time, and then we can do a full search. Let me take a sip of beverage. Mango. Fresh mango. So, how we're going to do this? Yeah, we'll do a full search of the prison once it gets to sleep time. I think that would be beneficial. Because I'll let they've got free time now, so they can go and have a wee and such and have a bit of a poo. Or they can sleep as well. I mean, these guys are sleeping. Or are they sleeping? They could be tunneling. I don't know. You can see all the dogs sniffing as people go past. Oh, there we go, there's a spoon. I'm just going to put it down to normal speed because I want to just go open my contraband and see how much stuff. Good grief, look at all that. Look at that, look how much it's been found. And there's our intake. So we've got 12,603 generic credits. So we're getting a fair amount from the workshop, which is good. Look at all these things stolen. Loads of this stuff's been stolen from here. I think some metal detectors would be beneficial. But anyway, for the time being, shakedown. So, let me just check my... let's go to my utilities. And how is that utilities? Them utilities are okay. So I should be able to go to my objects and to my metal detectors. 1, 2 CCTVs. Actually, do I need to put it there? No, I don't. Better idea. Spin it around. Put it there. Because they can only exit there. They can only enter and exit there when they come to work. So, I might as well put it there. I should really put an entrance here as well. Allow them easier access, won't it? But then that sort of defeats the whole point in that bit there. No, we don't need to... An entrance there would be beneficial because when they're going to work or leaving work, they'll always flow... They could flow in this way as well. So it'll be quicker for them that way. However, what would not be beneficial is the amount of metal detectors I have to put in. I have to put some there and there, like 2 there and 2 there. So I'm going to have to put 8 sets of metal detectors in. So it's a bit pointless. I'd rather just put the metal detectors there and not have the entrance here, because once they've gone to work, they will be mulling around here and then going to storage. That's all they'll be doing for work. So that's a nice trade-off, a calculated trade-off, I guess. We can see that we're finding a lot of stuff on them. Good grief, we're just finding loads of stuff. Look at all these things here. I really need to curb that, don't I? I really need to curb that. Because it's this. It's all the stuff that's been found here through the workshop. They're all being stolen from the workshop, if you look. Look, hacksaws, Look, there's another saw. Let me guess. Workshop, stolen. There we go. Saw, stolen from workshop. Spoon, stolen from the canteen. That one. Hammer, stolen from workshop. Saw from workshop. Drill. Yep. Yeah, you get the idea, don't you? Anyway, we've currently searched 48 places out of 155. We've found so far 1 baton, 8 spoons, 9 saws, 10 screwdrivers, 7 hammers, and 9 drills. Technically, we haven't found all of them just on this search. We found some around here. But either way, we found a lot of stuff, and we need to. You know what? I'm going to revert this back to the 4 hours in solitary, because they're just not getting it, are they? They're not getting it. If you steal weapons and tools and stuff, I want you to have 4 hours in solitary. I think that's why I did it in the first place, because it's a fair bit to, it's a fair bit for them to, if they steal things, and I don't punish them for it, then they're just going to keep doing it. So I'm going to have to keep the punishment quite high, because how many people have I got searching? Got 6 people, 6 guards patrolling, and 14 total. Where are the 6 guards patrolling? Let me go to deployment and guard patrols. 1 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's the 6? Oh, looks like we found a tunnel. Where's the other one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There aren't 2 people assigned here, are there? No, it's definitely only 1. 6 patrolling. Where's the 6th? Where is the 6th? I can't see it. I'm sure you're screaming at the screen now to say, there it is! But I can't see it. 1 there. 1 there. Yep. 1 there, 1 there. 1 there. Can't see it. Can't see it. The rest are dog patrols. Yeah, the rest are dog patrols. Technically, we can't fill all these dog patrols. As you can see, that one there. Dog patrols, you can see that one hasn't been fulfilled yet because the dogs are sleeping. But I don't mind that. As long as they will go back there eventually, I think we'll be okay. I don't need them. I don't need these cells to be constantly searched. I don't need that. I just needed to have a dog presence there now and again. 3 are in solitary, 14 are awaiting confinement, and 1 require medical attention. Oh, what happened here? We found weapons. And why is that guy injured? What happened here? This is another bit of violence. You injured, yes. You go and get some medical attention quickly. What happened there? Let me get the doctor to go and doctor him. I'll send her out. She'll do a house call. There must have been violence around here somewhere, but I don't know where. I'm going to have a quick look. The doctor's coming in to check this. Not you. No, you. Come in here. In here. There we go. It's now morning. Heal him, please. Heal that guy up. That would be fantastic. And there we go. No. She's still trying to get to him. Go on. There we go. We should be able to get him now. And no. It's because he's searching someone. I'm going to keep ordering it until it happens. No, come back, you fathead. No, stand there. There you go. There we go. Now we're getting some medical attention. Fully healed up. Fantastic. Must have been a bit of violence somewhere, and I can't for the life of me see it. Anyway, we currently have found 11 screwdrivers, 8 hammers, 11 drills. I don't know why I started in the middle. 10 saws, 10 spoons, and 1 baton. I'm guessing the baton was snuck in. Or it could have been stolen off a guard, but let's have a quick look. Valuation. We've had no serious injuries recently. No murders, no escapes, so well, we should be okay. I like the way that the prison value is actually less than what we had previously, even though it's bigger. It's because I was wasting so much money on dogs and stuff. Obviously, brick and mortar stuff can be sold, whereas the other stuff doesn't really class as the valuation as far as I'm aware. We're almost there. We've almost searched everything. As you can see, danger level is loading, decreasing. 16 prisoners say they're well treated. 3 have serious complaints. 18 are suppressed and compliant. 2 punishments have been handed out recently. 25 prisoners say they've been unnecessarily searched. But because of the amount of prisoners in solitary, that deterrent is really sorting this out. Anyway, I think that will be okay for the time being. Next episode, we will hopefully have enough money to expand here, and then we'll see how we go. Looks like there's been a bit of violence there as well. I think, that's what will have happened. The guy will have attempted to escape, and then we managed to stop him. But anyway, let me just designate that as remove tunnels, and then we shall go from there. So next episode, expanding and going on, etc, etc. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.